Summerland 2020 little couples camper, 4,280 pounds here at HaylettRV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is the, I guess you call it the baseline member of the Springdale family. If you think of like a Chevy, you got the LS, the LT, the LX. This is the LS of the family. It's all the same structure, all the same quality and reliability. It's just, you know, less fluff. You're paying for all thrill or no filler here. If at any point you like what you see, you'd like to learn about price tags or tank capacities or something else, folks just on YouTube, I leave you a handy little link that says check for price and availability down in the video description. That's your one-click ticket to getting a lot of handy, useful info. So, like I said, less than 4,300 pounds. This is potentially an SUV, towable, little casual couples camper. Like, if you've had a hybrid and you're sick of setting up the bed ends, or maybe you had the big bunkhouse and the kids are gone and you're just looking for something for the two of you to go out for a weekend, or let's say you've never had an RV and you want to try it, but you don't want to go neck deep into something, this is an awesome starter's camper. Number one thing I like to talk about on Springdales, which this is a member of the Springdale family, remember, is the quality and reliability of these things. This looks like a pretty simple box at first glance, but after years of representing this product, it has proven itself to be the most reliable conventionally constructed travel trailer I have ever seen. Conventionally constructed means wood studs. We've got 16-inch on center wall studs, 12-inch on center floor studs, 5/8 floor decking, which is actually a seamless one-piece Dynaspan decking. Get to that in a minute. 5-inch arched roof trusses with a 3/8 roof deck so that it's fully walkable. And now that build model I just described to you is generally repeated through most of the trailer business, unless you get into some of the really cutthroat garbage out there. But it's not the playbook, guys. It's the execution. Just because they follow a similar model to a lot of brands doesn't mean that the construction is the same. The guys working the line at Springdale do the best job of anyone in their class of building a product that does not come back for service. And that's just my number one favorite important thing to talk about. So what are the little areas that they do different on this? That's what I want to hit on. The little things they've done different on this little camper. Because this layout is not unique in the business. You know, we carry a Jayco equivalent floor plan to this. So why am I so high on this one? Well, little detail stuff. They have done everything they can reasonably do at the factory level to eliminate human and weather failure. So you see these big aluminum side bands. You see how this is like 18 inches tall? You look up at the top and you see how they're only about 6 inches tall. Why do they do that? Well, as is the case with about 100 other things in this RV, it is to fight heat, expansion, and contraction, so that roof line, because where that roof meets the wall is a critical seam. That is an easy place to have a failure if it's built wrong, so they build it with thinner metals there that will expand less to put less stress on those. Same thing down here with these darker bands. Most trailers, this included, on the side walls use a 0.024 thickness aluminum. That's normal. Well, they use a 0.3 or a 0.03 on this down here. It's 25% thicker on the dark bands because dark stuff attracts more light, attracts more heat, so that fights expansion and contraction. I talked about that Dynaspan flooring in passing. That stuff's awesome. It's literally the exact same floor construction that you find in a Keystone, Montana luxury fifth wheel, which, by the way, is the #1 selling fifth wheel on the market. That's a nice thing. There's that much quality and consistency all the way down to one of their most basic, simple trailers. The other thing I like about these is there's a lot of smart money here. So this is going to confuse some folks, so I want to point this out. Does not come with a grill. It has the rack on the back to be able to add a grill, and the propane line is run there. If you don't want it, take that off and, I don't know, do something else with it. You've got a standard power awning on here with LED lighting, and it's an easy tilt awning. All three of those things are not standard at this class and price point. That's why I want to point those out. I don't know if you noticed, but we have a power tongue jack up front. That also is standard. You know, the things you're going to use every day, every time you go camping, they've been upgraded here, like a big wide baggage compartment with LED lighting. They could have saved money by using a smaller baggage door and having no lights in the basement, but they didn't cut that corner. They do the things that matter. They have tinted windows. That is not standard in this class either. You take it for granted because you assume they're going to be that way, but most travel trailers at this price point don't have that. This gives you privacy and keeps the RV cooler inside in the summertime because it's, you know, taking care of less of that thermal radiation. they surface mount their speakers instead of recess them. That means they only have to deal with just enough of a hole through the metal skirting or paneling here to run wiring for the speakers. They don't have to drill a giant 4-inch hole in the wall. You know, that's a structure problem and a leak problem if you do that, potentially. They strut the door. This class and price point, they wouldn't have to do that. But again, they're doing what they can to eliminate failure. What if the wind, well, because it's windy right now, the wind whipped this door open and it hit that awning? If that awning arm buckles sideways, guys, they're toast. So they've stopped that from happening here. They've done the things that matter. Now, little detail stuff I like on this floor plan. First of all, the fact that it's carpetless, other than the carpet square I'm cleaning my feet off with. This is a carpetless actual floor plan, so that this is super easy to keep clean. Also, walk in the entry door, and boom! We got the tough actin' Tenactin bathroom over here, as old John Madden would say. I don't think he would have said bathroom, though. Doesn't matter. Never mind. So you walk right in the door. We've got our shower with shower wall enclosure, by the way. At this price point, you don't get a lot of that. We also have a medicine cabinet instead of just a mirror. These are small things, but they're big things because you use them every single time you go camping. So I want to point those out, because if you just take things at face value, you're going to find another trailer that is the same price, but missing some of these things. You know, that's the Springdale advantage here. Also, a foot flush stool, so you don't need your face near your business. And I also like to point out, they have really thick 3-inch interior walls. Why? Because their walls are structural. Their walls aren't just for show. They're walls, you can yank on this thing. It's studded, guys. Very similar to home construction. The average travel trailer at this market point does not have that. That's why I keep mentioning all this stuff. We'll come to the kitchen in a minute. Like I said, small, casual, couples camper. Though, with this big 8-foot wide U-dinette, you could easily fold that down to have an extra sleeping space there. Something that an adult could sleep on. So if you're like looking at a summertime camper and then doing some fall hunting or buddy camping, this is perfect for that. You know, we still have floor ducted heating. We have your roof AC up there. They're even using the better King Jack antenna system up here. It gets more range, better reception, more channels, more TV. That's what that means in English, more TV. We still have all LED lighting. They didn't scale down on that. The stuff that's important they use every day. Now, heat expansion and contraction. The number one reason cabinet doors will split over time is from heat expansion and contraction. So they purposely cut the door insert slightly too small, slightly. And then they put little Teflon glides in here, so this door panel can expand and contract without stressing the cabinet doors. That's why when you see 10, 12-year-old Springdales, they still have fine cabinets. They just don't fall apart, guys. There is storage below the dinette here. Actually, this section of the dinette seating is outside storage. This section over here in the back is inside storage, so they kind of split it a little bit there. Big windows, too. A lot of people like rear living rooms because you get big windows. This is no exception. Side windows here. Actually, all these windows open for ventilation. That's a big slider window. You've got your crank out windows there, and this is a fire escape window, so the whole thing cranks right out for awesome airflow. Spinning around here, you've got, if you choose to add a TV, you've got the perfect little station for it right there. You see all your TV hookups with that stand, or you are set to mount a flat screen against the wall. Remember, this does have wall studs every 16 inches, so it's very easy to flat screen mount something up here. It's tricky. You can't do that as easily on a laminated trailer. It's easy on a conventionally built trailer. By the way, this is not built lesser than. It's not less quality than a laminated trailer. It's just built different. I've done videos on that, so if you need details on that, give us a call. They're different construction. One's not better than the other. I do like, too, that we've got decent overhead storage, and we actually have a pair of kitchen drawers down here. Small campers, and especially budget-focused campers, will often not have kitchen drawers because they can save money by cutting that out. And this is neat, too. This is AM/FM stereo with Bluetooth, but it's also app-enabled. You can download a free app called J-Control, I think it's J-Control if I remember right, on any Android or iPhone, and you can turn your phone into a wireless remote control for that thing. It's got like a 30-yard range or something on it, too. It's very cool. So it's one less thing you need to have laying around your trailer to keep track of. I looked at the pantry. We've got a normal 6 cubic foot gas electric fridge freezer here. Normal stuff. We looked at the bathroom. Quick peek. There we go. At the bedroom, and we're going to be good. Pretty traditional bedroom setup. But what I like is that they didn't go with a corner bed that sucks. I'm not a big fan of corner beds, obviously. You know, you can tell by my choice of language there. Corner beds are not my favorite because if you're couples camping, you always have to climb over one another. It just constantly happens. They're also murder to try to tuck blankets into a corner bed. It is not fun or easy. So now we've got an easy walk around bed. We also have big wide open stands over here with power outlets by your headboard. So folks with your CPAP breathing machines, you got the perfect spot. And we've got the hideaway little laundry chute here. And again, notice we've got nice real lumber framing that in. Where it needs good structure, they put good structure. They do everything that matters and nothing that doesn't on this product. That's become like a mantra of mine this year. I've said that hundreds of times on different trailers, and almost all of them are Keystone. They're so smart in how they equip these. Everything is exactly fitting its class and category. So give us a call and learn a little more. We do hitching, parts, trades, pieces, financing, RV delivery, truck and trailer package deals. I don't know, maybe I'll get one of the salesmen to do a song and a dance for you. You know, I'm not going to say it's going to be good if they sing for you, but you know, unlike when you watch America's Got Talent, it's the really untalented singers that are the most fun to watch. I can promise you that I've got a couple salesmen that'll be really fun to watch. So stay tuned. Give us a call, 800-256-5196. We're HaylettRV, Coldwater, Michigan. Look forward to meeting you, and all we ask is the opportunity to earn your business. Thank you, everybody.